Hi Vibika, my name is Diku Silva and I am a student counselor. Thank you for coming in here today. How
Thank
can I
you.
address you?
You can call me Vibika.
That's a lovely name. Is there any meaning of this name?
It's called Goddess.
Goddess.
Yeah.
Wow, such a lovely and meaningful name you have.
Yeah.
Okay, Vibika, just before starting our session, I just want to ask the consent from you as I'm taking a video of our conversation. This video will be kept confidential and won't be shared to outside people except the concerned authorities. So if you are not if you are comfortable, you can sign the form. The same thing is written over here. If you are not comfortable, you can also deny. Yeah, would you like to read? Thank you so much, Vibika. Is it the first time you are attending counseling session?
No. So I had also a previous one counseling experience. So in that counseling session, I actually felt a bit judged than that of her. That's why I just terminated from it, and I just want to try new counseling again.
Okay, Vibika, I want to let you know that I have been doing counseling for about 10 years. It may feel normal sometimes to, you may not find the vibe with your counselor and you may not feel that the counselor is right for you. You have always options to choose the counselor that you want. And then let me make you very clear, my role here is to support you and listen to you, not to judge you. So whatever you share, you can feel comfortable to share with me, okay? And then I will try not to be focused on immediate giving solutions immediately, and I'd like to hear you more from you, okay? And I want to tell you that to keep the record, to keep the track where we are going, I'd like to say take some notes. These notes will be kept confidential as well, and then if needed, I may have to share it to my supervisor. Yeah, other than that, nobody else will be able to see my notes. But of course, if you want, you can see my notes anytime. But if I have to share with my supervisor as well, I will talk to you first. What do you think about this one? Can I take some notes?
Yeah, will the information be shared with anyone else except you, or how it works?
Okay. Have you ever heard of confidentiality already?
Yeah, I did heard, but I'm not actually sure about it.
Okay. Yes, that's fine. Confidentiality actually means keeping everything private. Whatever you share with me today or in the upcoming sessions will be kept confidential and won't be shared to the outside personnel. But there is a condition. If you are in immediate risk of harm, or any child or anyone around us is in risk of harm, then I may have to share it to the concerned authority or with my supervisor. Did I make it clear for you?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay,
That's okay.
thank you. That's basically means keeping yourself and others safe. Yeah. So nothing to make it offended or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Vibika, our session usually lasts for about 45 minutes. And then we do have sessions for a person for about 7 to 8 sessions. But if you think that wouldn't be enough for you, we may continue for other sessions as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. And Is there anything that you'd like to ask me before proceeding, like before going into the topic, main topic?
No.
Yes. If you have any concerns, please let me know, okay?
Yeah.
And I heard that you're from Nepal. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm from Nepal.
Yeah, it's a lovely country, and I just want to say that if at any point you feel uncomfortable or uneasy, just let me know. We may have so many barriers, like language barrier, but there are so many personas working at the same time, and we have even Nepalese translator. If you'd like to see how does that sound, do you prefer it in the English, or do you prefer it in the Nepali language, or how does
No, English
works.
is fine for me.
English is fine for you? So then we can proceed.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Devika, can you tell me what brings you here in today?
Actually, I'm a bit stressed about a lot of stuff, I would say.
Mhm.
I'm stressed about my future.
Mm.
I'm like, there are many things that's overwhelming me
Mhm.
at the moment.
So you said you are overwhelmed by thinking about the future.
Yeah.
Can you explain me more about this one?
So, actually, I'm pregnant,
Oh,
and
congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm pregnant, and as I'm an international student here, I'm also studying. I'm doing masters, so there are so many things that's going on. My delivery date is also coming near,
Mhm.
and then my placement is also about to start, and then I'm very much overwhelmed by all of this thinking about my future, and also I have just 2 years visa, so my visa is also about to expire.
Mm.
So there's a lot going on at the moment.
It seems like you are carrying a lot, and it's very heavy because you are carrying a lot at once. As you said, your due date is coming. When is your due date? Is it
Um, it's on April.
April? Oh,
Next
that's
month.
okay. That's not so far. And when are you finishing your study and starting your placement? You said it's coming along.
Yeah, my placement starts on May,
May.
end of May.
Yeah. And then your study will finish on May, and then you'll be starting your placement right after that one.
Yeah, I will be starting my placement on end of May.
Oh, end of May.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see that you've been carrying a lot, and there are so many things going at the same time that's causing you stressed and overwhelmed, and I can really understand due to the pregnancy hormones as well. The emotions, there might be a lot of fluctuations in your emotions, but I don't want to assume that one. I just want to ask, is there any emotional fluctuations for you as well?
Yeah, so I was just about to say you, but I didn't get an exact right word, how to say it. Yeah, it's been really emotionally difficult for me. It's not about only my physical tiredness,
Okay.
but I also feel like it's very heavy on me mentally too.
Yes. Carrying physical exertion and emotionally as well draining must be very, very heavy for you, and it must be very stressful for you. So on this scale of 0 being totally stress free, and then 10 being you're very much stressed. Where would you see yourself? How would you scale it?
I would say 9.
9. That seems quite really heavy, and it really makes sense that you've been going through a lot of things and you've been thinking about a lot of things. So yeah, it totally makes sense that you really get stressed. So if I have to ask you, can you explain how is your week going on? How's the week look like for you? Normal weeks, like how is it going?
Nowadays, it's very much hectic, I would say. I have too many assignments to finish, and on top of that, I have my household responsibilities. Though my husband is very supportive and he always take cares of the household things these days, but I also have a responsibility, and then it's very much hectic because I have to do a lot of. I also go to work. Some days I'm just doing casuals these days, and so yeah, it's really hectic. And this week I just went to work, and it was really hectic week, I would say.
So yes, you've been trying to manage your work. It's really a good thing that your husband is trying to support you in whatever ways it's possible for you. So that's a really good thing, and yes, it shows a lot of resilience that you are already doing your assignment, trying to manage your work, plan for a future. That shows a lot of strength in you. You've been doing really well already, so that's a strength of you, Bebika. And beside this one, your husband being responsible and supportive, is there any other forms of support that you are getting here?
Actually, my family is overseas. So I just have my husband here, but I have really good friends who try to help me and support me in need. But the thing is, I don't want to bother them a lot. That's yeah, but they try to help me a lot. Yeah, I be with them so much time.
Yeah, it's totally noted. You said that you have some family responsibilities and some household responsibilities as well. What kind of responsibilities do you have towards your family?
So I have to send back money. I have to look after my little brother, and then I also have a little sister, so I'm just looking after their education. So yeah, it's been a lot.
Okay, so on top of that, you have financial burdens as well.
Yeah, I have financial burden because I'm also stressed about my expenses because healthcare is expensive, and
Yes,
then during my time of delivery it will be very expensive. So and as I do just casual job these days,
Yeah.
my husband is only my source of income. So yeah, and I don't want to give him a lot of stress and pressure. So yeah, it's very, very overwhelming for me.
Yes, even though he is supportive to you, you don't want to burden him. Means that you're already taking another burden of not stressing him. That's also stress, okay, Bebika. And what I want to tell you is like sometimes you may think that you don't want to stress other person, but other person like your husband might be thinking of how can I help you, and then like he may be happy to support you in whatever ways it's possible. So have you been able to talk to him that you have been going through all these emotions and these all thing, overthinkings are going on in your mind? Have you ever talked to him about this one?
Yeah, I tried speaking with him. Last month I spoke with him about how I was feeling and what's bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
He was quite supportive in regard to my overthinking and also household responsibilities. He said that he would take responsibilities for everything and don't take very much stress about it. But it's just that being a wife, I want to share the responsibility too. And then even though he does not say it, he also might have gone through stresses.
Yeah.
And but
You don't want to bother
yeah,
him.
I'm really confused if I need to talk to him about it again or no.
It's really helpful. I would suggest, that's totally up to you what you want to do, but I would suggest you to have a conversation with your husband. That may, even as a woman, we may feel a lot of emotions, and sometimes sharing would be able to help you just a little bit, even for just a little bit. It will be able to help you, and I want to let you know that you're going and carrying through a lot. You are going through a lot and carrying a lot. I want to tell you that in this journey, you are not alone. Okay, we will be figuring out in whatever ways it's possible for you. We will be discussing throughout our other sessions as well. Like we will try to figure out and then try to get in there. Okay, so don't take a lot of stress. Yes. So have you doing anything to cope with your stresses, or even to make it a little bit less? Have you been doing anything?
Yeah, so in my free time I just do paintings and stuff. That's what is helping me, I'd say.
Okay, Bebika, today you have shared a lot about your family, your responsibilities, your pregnancy. We even talked about assignment and your family support and what you have been going through and what's overwhelming you. Thank you for sharing all of this and trusting me. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for your time,
Yeah.
and I really like how you acknowledged my feelings and you were constantly listening to me. So
Yeah, that would be my role. So yes, we will be meeting for our next sessions coming week. Which time do you think is better for you?
Wednesday is fine. Wednesday evening is fine for me.
Wednesday evening anytime?
Yeah.
Yes, we have Wednesday evening schedule. Yeah, I can fit you in there, and then we'll be talking more about your priorities in the next sessions, and yes, your priorities and whatever is possible to manage your time and all. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, we have come to the end of our today's session. How was the today's session? Do you mind filling it one of the forms, feedback form for me,
Yep,
if
sure.
you don't mind?
Yeah, sure. Just
yeah.
give me some time.
This actually.
Is this confidential?
No, yeah, it is confidential.
There you go.
Thank you, Bibika. This just means I'm taking the feedback because it helps me to grow, and that I would be able to make more of it for you suitable as well, so your voice would be heard. So that's the purpose that I'm taking the feedback.
Thank you
So much for your time today. We will be seeing you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.